Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And I believe we're getting close to the end of Saki's route. Unless we failed and screwed up, then we have some work to do then. So let's get to it. It's already been almost an hour since Yuka's room went quiet. So yeah, that's right. This is not the robbery supposed to take place, so let's see if that happens again, or who it was, that sort of thing. Before I knew it, the sound of rainfall had started resounding outside the lodge. I glanced at the cuckoo clock. It's around this time that I heard the sound of that bell. Just then, at that time, I hear something striking a window, but it's hard to pinpoint which window it is. My body becomes tense. I strain my ears as I search in the darkness for the source of the sound.
Makoto-kun! Makoto-kun!
Saki's voice. Heard it coming from my room. Jump off the sofa and rush into my room. No one's here. I don't hear her voice anymore. The sound of the window being tapped on has stopped as well. I open the ceiling window and raise my body up there. The sound of rainfall becomes a deafening roar and my upper body gets completely soaked in mere seconds. I stare out into the darkness while squinting my eyes in the rain. There's no sign of anyone there. Jump down to the top of my bed and shut the window. At the same time, I hear the front door closing. Damn it. Burst out of my room with the force of a bullet. Okay. With the force of a bullet, he caused a lot of destruction along the way. There's no one in the living room. Open the front door and rush outside. I hear the tapping sound of someone running down the staircase. I lean forward on the terrace and look down. In my field of vision, I can see a girl running. It's Saki! Saki is fiercely running towards the forest path in the middle of the downpour. Saki! I shout as loud as I can. You can't hear me, though. That's all the rain. Yeah, the violent roar of the rain has drowned my voice out. That's when I noticed something. Looking at Saki from above, I can see that she's holding something against her chest. Holding something? Well, it can't be. The bell? Oh, okay, yeah. I guess he's thinking the stuff she stole, or that was stolen. So the thief really was Saki. I rush down the stairs, plunging into the downpour. Near the entrance to the forest path, I see two bright red lights. It's the taxi. Saki's ponytail sways as she runs towards it. Saki gets in. The headlights turn on, illuminating the countless falling raindrops in the darkness. The taxi starts driving away in unison with the sound of exhaust coming from its pipe. The bright red taillights of the taxi get farther and further away, and the sound of the tires driving on gravel is eventually drowned away by the rain. The next morning, I stagger to the living room when I hear Izumi-san scream. Watch blankly as Izumi-san overturns her handbag with a pale face. Been interesting if the stuff he done last week had somehow made her not gain as much money and do that whole thing. That'd be interesting.
昨日の売上金が全部なくなってる。お姉ちゃん、ちゃんと調べたの？当たり前よ。どこか別のところに置いたりしてません？そんなことしないよ。あれだけは。
それなら盗まれたんだね。それしか考えられない。
どうする？
Seriously, why did Izumi not put it in the bank? Put it in the bank. Is there no bank on this island? I mean, this is the future. I mean, there should be some sort of way to store your money without putting it in a big handbag on this island.
僕、気になることが。
何？それより警察に知らせようよ。とにかく警察。
I pay no attention to their conversation. After what happened last night, I couldn't sleep, and as all I could think about was Saki. Just what was it that Saki was holding against her chest last night? It couldn't be. No, that's impossible. I'm definitely making a mistake. Saki will come soon. When she does, what should I do? Have to make sure that things don't get screwed up again. Finally, Saki comes. She wipes the raindrops out of her hair. Yuka heads towards the kitchen. Izumi-san slightly raises her head and looks at Saki. Okuhiko glances at Saki. Kurumi looks at Saki without lifting her head. Only Haruka's behavior feels slightly different from last time. This is the second time I've seen her face like this. She's beaming as if something good happened to make her happy. Is it because she's happy about taking the money? Alas, why the hell am I thinking something so stupid? Saki tilts her head questioningly as she surveys her surroundings.
Makoto君が何を見たの？
外まで追いかけていったよね。君も彼女の顔を見ているはずだ。
Makoto追いかけたの？
嘘をつくのはやめてくれよな。
I lower my head, fully aware of the other's piercing glares. I look towards Saki. She is staring straight into my eyes. I definitely followed them.
誰だったの？誰
？I'm gonna say that one. Yeah. Saki didn't steal anything. Saki definitely isn't the kind of person who would do that.
でも、お前何か様子がおかしいぞ。
It's true that last night I saw Saki get into a taxi. While that may be true, it doesn't necessarily mean that Saki's the culprit. No, that's impossible.
じゃあ何してたんだ？
What? That doesn't matter, does it? Kind of does in a criminal investigation where large sums of cash or items are missing.
よくないね。ほら、みんな気になってるって顔してる。
Makoto、どういうことなの？わかるように説明して。
I don't see the word concerned written on Yuka's face there. Yuka.
サキちゃん、一度だけ聞かせてね。教えて、本当のこと言って。
Saki averts her eyes. She purses her lips and clenches her hands into fists. Izumi-san, Kurumi, how could you say that? Can't you trust her without an explanation? Do you really need words in order to trust her?
私は違う。私はもういい、やめて。
Haruko's trying to say something. Saki.
いいの？私なんて人なんてみんな同じよ。
Saki. Saki turns around and starts running towards the front door. Just as I'm about to go pursue Haruka mutters this.
Makoto, 私は信じてる。
Her words slowly sink into my heart. Give Haruka a firm nod, then immediately pursue Saki. Saki begins to descend the forest path, which has practically changed into a marsh, as if she's tumbling down. I desperately chase after her. I keep running against the pouring rain. Will history repeat itself after all? Well, I definitely won't let that happen. He said all those times that Haruka died, he said all that. I'll definitely prevent it. Saki, I don't want to lose you. The tip of the cape, the dead end. Saki grips the fence with her back turned to me. I hear the sound of waves breaking at the bottom of the cliff. Cold rain intensely beats down on Saki's back. Saki! Yeah, Starler, why don't you? As I shout and run to her. Saki doesn't try to answer or turn around. She then crosses over the boundary of the dead end. And we're here again. I come to a halt. The fiercely blowing wind waves through Saki's hair. Huh?
誰も私のことなんて何とも思わないって。
Saki.
だから私は人なんか信じない。信じられない。信じたくない。
It seems like a very important decision. Dang it. They both sound like they would be very good things to say in such a situation. The music stopped. Is that bad? Is that bad? I feel like I may have made a mistake. Saki, trust me. I don't care if you don't trust anyone else. But I want you to trust me alone.
私は人なんか信じない。信じられない。
Saki repeats the same words she did last time.
私
Dang
もあ
it!
なたに嘘ついてたの。あなたを信じてはいなかったの。
Saki quietly raises her dangling left hand and opens it. Dang it. Lying there in her palm. Oh. Her right hand. Her dangling right hand. Okay. Is the bell. That's impossible. Why is that bell? I definitely threw it away from this park, so why? Let's take her towards her, completely baffled by this turn of events.
近寄らないでって言ったでしょ。来ないで。本当にそれ以上来ないで。
I slowly approach Saki in my dim sense of consciousness. Take another firm step, and then at that instant, Saki lets go of the fence with her right hand. She gently closes her eyes, her body leans backwards, the bell slips and falls from her now powerless left hand. And like that, she falls. She falls into the pitch black, alluring darkness. Crap. Like a scrap of paper dancing in the wind. Death. Saki. Why? Why Saki? Crap. Saki. I lose all strength in my body. I stagger forward like I'm being drawn in. How? The whole Haruka thing, wasn't that supposed to change something? Dang it. I stagger forward like I'm being drawn in, I said that, I think. And chase after Saki. Whoa. Ah. Okay, well, I mean, I expected it. I mean, I kind of thought I might do that. I mean, I screwed up on Hiraki. Yes, I screwed up on Hiraki. That's the secret character that nobody knows about in this game. I screwed up on Haruka quite badly. So I'm going to start off simple. And see if that does it. It's music! It was silence a minute ago. Saki, listen. I didn't come all the way here because I wanted you to trust me. Like last time when you fell off the thing and, yeah. It's because I trust you, Saki. That's why I came here.
どうして?
Because I trust you. Because I trust you completely, Saki. Yeah, what was I thinking? She is a bit self-centered for only wanting people to trust her, but not wanting to trust people. I guess it's, you know, she has her reasons.
嘘.
I'm not lying. Then I tell you, you don't need words. From now on, I'll be your cat in the tree. I said that, right? I did, I think. And besides, you now have a reason to trust people. Saki is breathlessly taken aback, but hopefully she doesn't fall back, because that'd be bad. She purses her lips tightly. Tears are pouring from her wide eyes down her cheeks. Saki, you're such an idiot. A great thing to tell somebody as they're about to kill themselves. Saki is sobbing. I slowly approach her and embrace her from the other side of the fence. Just like that, I carefully lift Saki up and pull her towards me.
Makoto-kun.
With those words, Saki rubs her cheek against my chest. It's embarrassing. The gesture is very sweet and lovely. The tip of Saki's nose touches my chest, tickling me, and she's probably sobbing, and there's probably snot getting all over her shirt, and it's probably a little green. Oh wait, does that take away from this image of happiness? Saki hugs me as if she's regained something she's lost. I gently return her embrace to answer her feelings. I want to accept Saki's entirety. Okay. I want to feel all of it wrapping around my heart. You don't need words. You used a lot of them there about the entirety and the wrapping of the heart and stuff. Saki's feelings are directly reaching my heart. Mine are definitely reaching hers. In the beating rain, we bring our lips together and confirm our feelings for each other together. Woo. Yesterday's storm has cleared up like it was all fake, leaving behind the crisp, cloudless morning sky. I finished getting dressed and packing up. Today is the day the camp finally ends. It's the first April 7th I've experienced, so you know, as far as you know. Yesterday after the incident, I brought Saki back to her summer house. But as if we could spend a day in silence. It would be alright as long as we could be together. Instead, Saki began to tell me about what had happened on the night of the 5th or the early hours of the 6th. On the night, a sleepless Saki went out to take a walk in the rain when she saw a limp puppy collapse on the side of the forest path. It's that very same puppy. Perhaps it was run over by a car. Ooh, Haruka wasn't there. Interesting. When Saki thought that, she frantically rushed back to her summer house and called the island's taxi service. The taxi finally arrived almost 10 minutes later. Saki thought she'd also try to inform me. And so from the lodge's terrace, she used a long tree branch and knocked on my window. She also tried calling out to me, but I didn't reply. Of course I didn't, I was in the living room at the time. When I heard her voice, I went to my room. At that same time, Saki went to the living room. They completely missed each other, obviously. But since she couldn't locate me, Saki gave up, rushed out of the lodge and went to the taxi. The thing that Saki was holding against her chest at that time wasn't stolen money, but the puppy. Why did she not leave the puppy in the cow? Isn't it kind of a bad idea to keep moving an injured animal or anything around, especially in a storm? She should have just left it in the backseat of the taxi as she tried to contact Makoto. As that, Saki brought it to the clinic. The island doesn't have an animal hospital. When she did, the doctor run over by a car. It's just debilitated from being soaked up by the rain. It's alright if you give it 2 or 3 days of rest. It'll be up and about before you know it. The same as you when you were brought here a few days ago. I gave that cheerful answer. At the doctor's recommendation, Saki decided to sleep by the puppy's side that night. And the next morning, after this, I'll take responsibility for it and take care of it until it recovers. The doctor told Saki that she went home with a relieved smile on her face. The rest, as they say, is history. When she finished telling her story, Saki's face was fresh and clear. She wore a smile as beautiful as this cloudless blue sky. Okay, so that's what's happened. So what happened? Who stole the crowd? When I go out to the living room, I see the others have also finished packing and come out of their rooms. Last night I took Saki to the lodge and told the story to the group, who all understood, apologized to Saki. Amongst them, Yuka was the most relieved.
ごめんね、サキ。このことだけじゃなくて、今までいろいろ。多分、私、ちょっとサキにコンプレックスあったのね。だから何かと突っかかって。
You know, I'm just realizing something. A big puzzle has not been solved in Saki's path like I thought it would be. I mean, it's not done yet, but it's wrapping up. What's Makoto's connection to this dude that they went to school with? Is that ever answered? Because that's kind of a big deal, I would think.
いいの。私の方こそ中学の頃のこといつまでも引きずってて。ごめんね。ずっと嫌な思いしたでしょ。
Yeah, you know, with the cloning and stuff being a big part of the story, I would think that would be kind of a potential thing of it, you know?
そんな、あれだって絶対サキがやったとは思えないよ。私も意地になってただけなの。本当はあの用務員さんが自分で壊したのをサキのせいにしちゃったんでしょ。そう、きっとそうなんだと思う。ゆうか、ありがとう。それとはるかちゃん、今までごめん。誠くんから聞いた。信じてくれてありがとう。そんなのお礼なんておかしい。何も言わなくていいよ。
You know, it's kind of nice that Haruka gets a good ending on this too. You know, because it's kind of, you know, and Yuka, you know, Haruka kind of just, you know, she probably stayed mentally, or not mentally, socially repressed for probably a long time. Not only because of Yuka and Haruka's feelings, but especially because of Saki finally being able to trust herself.
Makoto, そろそろ行くよ。
Yuka's shout abruptly snaps me out of my thoughts. Sorry, Yuka, the truth is I'm not going back with you.
どういうこと？
Haruka whispers into Yuka's ear.
ってことじゃない？ま、いいけど、班長だって別に権力者じゃないんだから。
I'm sorry, but I can't join you for the final group activity. It sounded ominous when he said the final group activity. At that time, the phone in the living room suddenly rings. Instinctively pick it up, and a police officer's voice comes out from the other line.
観光地を狙って荒らし回ってる窃盗団が今朝捕まったんです。そいつらの地表からそちらさんのロッジにも侵入したということが分かりましてね。
According to the police officer's story, a group of burglars broke into the lodge yesterday at 12:15 a.m. It was the exact time I rushed out of the lodge to chase after Saki. How convenient. Feels like the thick fog has finally begun to clear up. That's all they say? I mean, it wasn't like he was outside for that long. Something like that, it makes me think of that episode of Family Matters where Carl is asleep on the couch, and when he wakes up, he's sleeping on 2 couch cushions, and the entire room is completely empty because they got robbed. Seems like somebody should have. I mean, Okahiko was awake at that time. How did robbers get in there? Seriously, this is stuff that I don't think is feasibly possible. But Saki and I, apart from everyone, we head for the clinic. The puppy is full of energy. It seems like it instantly recognizes us as it gets excited and barks. Saki and I thank the doctor, take the puppy, and go outside. We nestle closely to each other and walk to the shopping district. It looks like a cat. It looks like a cat to me. No, it don't look like a cat's tail though. Much. Yeah, okay, I don't think it's a cat. Just then Saki, who's still carrying the puppy in her arms, suddenly grows uneasy and frowns. It pooped in her arms.
でも、
Oh,
私たちが帰
that'd
っ
been
ちゃったら
realistic.
この子犬どうなっちゃうんだろう。
Oh, so that's it.
そんなことって
Don't worry, I'll take it in.
誠くんが
My apartment's all worn out, but thanks to that, there's no one else living there. There won't be any trouble.
そうよかった。それじゃあもう一人引き取ってもらおうかな。
One more? Saki looks at me with sparkling eyes. I return Saki's glance. That'll be one person and one dog. Saki calmly answers while giving me a sheepish grin. Embrace Saki. The puppy interposed between us, cheerfully wags its small tail. Okay. Okay. And we're back. I guess I'll put that back in. I guess I'll put the actual ending in there again. One thing I noticed, besides Saki being lit up now, she's lit up. If that last screen in that intro thing, or intro, ain't the intro, it's the ending, you dummy. That's correct, and that means Haruka's the shortest one of them. It's kind of strange. It's not really important. But, yeah, that was, I suppose that was a pretty good ending. You know, they're shacking up together now, so that's straightforward, I suppose. Only known each other for 7 days. Then again, I guess, going through the whole suicide thing, I guess, is a pretty, bonding experience. Yeah, I'm going to Lowe's. So I now have the good and bad ending. I did it as a completionist thing, as a continued claim, the bad endings first. I'm actually surprised I did it as well as I did. I thought I screwed up pretty bad. Guess with Saki, you can't tell how good you're doing. So I still got a lot of endings left. Good grief! What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I don't read Japanese, but I don't read Japanese, and I don't read question marks. But I'm noticing that 4 and 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. What? Okay, so I'm guessing that Izumi, Kurumi, good end, Kurumi, bad end, Izumi, I do know something about Izumi, as we've said before. So, good end, bad end. But yeah, there's something, you know, there's something besides just Kurumi, good, bad, Izumi, good, bad, obvious. Like I've said, there's those two right there, so. We hit most of the scenes with Saki. Guess we saw most of her stuff. I also noticed I keep wanting to say intro, maybe. Why do I keep wanting to say intro? Maybe it's not an intro. It's an outro, if anything. A scene with her in the hot springs. Looks like there was some scenes going on. So somehow I missed that scene. I'm guessing. Then again, it could have been somehow in Yuka's route, something like that. It wouldn't have to necessarily be in her own route. You would think, but unless it's just one scene right there. But yeah. Saki's route done. Next up, Kurumi. And then Izumi, and then I'm gonna figure out what this whole Izumi, what all this means. I mean, I know something about what it means, because I'm playing the games out of order. So, you know, don't know if that's an accidental spoiler, but it's in the menu, so I'm gonna admit that it's there. How much have I seen in common? I've pretty much seen almost everything. I haven't seen that, huh? Oh, I've only seen 42% of Terrifying Test of Courage. Guess that makes sense. I guess I'll somehow wind up with Izumi in one version now. Wait, wasn't Saki in this version? Ah, she was. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. He went to her house. That's right. So he never went to the test of courage thing this time. Yeah, okay. But anyway, let's not ramble on forever. Oh, good grief, 36 minutes. But I do hope you folks enjoyed. And did I just go bleh, bleh? Did I just make that noise? I did, didn't I? Hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one when we start on Kurumi's path. We'll have to see what's up with her. Farewell now. I can't talk today. I can't talk. Farewell for now. Shall see you in the next one.